All right, so I just want to talk about the teaching plan. So, for the teaching plan here, you basically will learn building the chatbots via practicals. The practical sessions will allow you to do the hands-on and understand how to, how this service or the software works. And the software is called Dialogflow. There will be lectures as well to make you understand the concepts. Things like, first, what is a chatbot? What are entities? What are intents? What are contexts? So these are general terms used in any chatbot. No, so even though we will do this in Google's chatbot platform called Dialogflow, all of these concepts are the same across other platforms. Okay, so for the most part, for teaching, for the week 1 to 6 will be non-coding, and there will be no coding involved. All right, and we will be able to build a chatbot. We'll be connecting this to, proper messenger service, like Facebook Messenger and the like. No, and for all of these, there will be some e-learning to sort of supplement you, get you to practice more or to prepare more for the next lecture. All right. So well, now everything's e-learning, but that was the case last time. So there'll still be e-learning which you can do here to supplement whatever we've learned in the lectures and practicals. All right. Now, in terms of the assignment, okay, so on week 8th will be the assignment demo. This will be the week just before the vacation. So you basically will be just demoing, or you'll be demoing your your chatbot, whatever you built. Okay, and it could be on anything. A chatbot is quite flexible, right? Could be anything, as long as it follows or it uses the Dialogflow platform. Now in week 7 there will be a consultation period. This will give you a time to do your chatbot. I won't have any new lessons, and then it'll just be more for you to do week 7. Okay, then after the vacation, this is where we actually do the coding. The coding is for the purpose of making our chatbot more functional or smarter, because we're going to be connecting the chatbot to a database. So it'll interact with a database, get information. Like, for example, you wanted to answer some help questions, help desk questions. This can only come from a database, right? Which you can look up. Or it might come, you need something like a currency information. Your chatbot answers currency, or maybe weather information, or it could be anything. And in this case, you'll be making your chatbot interact with what you call API services. Just like the way an app would use this API service to get, say, weather or stocks information, stock quote information. So yeah, it's gonna be the same. It's the same concept. Without the coding, you would not be able to create such a chatbot. The chatbot will just be like a web page, which is a static web page. It does not interact with any database. So that's the. I mean, this is still a web page, but it doesn't do much. So it's not really interesting. So that is usually the parts after the vacation, which are on the coding, is usually the higher learning curve. So for students who have some background in coding, they'll have an easier time. But for those who totally forgot, or who don't know, who don't know anything about coding, well, I hope you first understand why it is there. It is just to make the chatbot functional, or do something, or know something, right? So you can ask it meaningful questions and useful questions. That is the reason. So in my experience, of course, it'll be a little bit harder for those students, but I hope you can see the purpose of it, and hopefully you can look at it as something new to learn. Because what we're going to be learning, the coding, something which is very in now, in terms of platforms using JavaScript and the like, right? So I assume no coding knowledge. We're going to begin from scratch here, but again, I hope it will be something interesting for you all to learn. Okay. And so at the end of the semester, you're going to have the assignment demo, and same thing, the 17th week will be a consultation, a chance for you to do the CA. Okay, so that is the teaching plan. I hope this is helpful in giving you a idea of where we are going.